everyone, so welcome back to my channel. I know it's been such a long time. It's been, I think, 3 months since I've last uploaded, but I have a good reason for that. I've been really busy. This morning I was filming a day in the life because I was gonna go to my new job or my work, and my camera decided to die on me. So yep, I think we'll just do another day in the life some other day, maybe tomorrow or maybe Wednesday. In the meantime, today kind of want to make a video and talk to you guys about the new job, what's been happening, why I left urgent care. And I know I had like a post on my Instagram a few months ago on why I'm leaving urgent care, but this time I'm gonna fully kind of talk to you guys about it and share with you guys this new adventure that I have. And yeah, we'll do it while I eat because I'm super hungry right now. So we'll go ahead and prepare some food, and then we'll go talk. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Peppered cucumbers. And plate. Here's my food. We're gonna eat some Mongolian beef, rice, some cucumber, kimchi, and then I got this like really good drink, which is an acai superfood juice. I got it from Costco. Oh my god, it's so good. But yeah, so yeah, let's go eat and then talk about this new job that I have, what I do, and why I left urgent care, what's in store for me this year, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, so anyways, how are you guys? Hope you guys had like a good holiday, good Christmas and New Year with your family. So little story, I started this new job back in December. I quit my urgent care job in November. I know it hasn't really been like a full year that I've been working urgent care, but I figured that it's time to really kind of move into a different place. And so why did I leave urgent care? So one of the main reasons why I left urgent care is that it's the company I work at. I find myself seeing so many patients that I feel like it's not really safe for me, for my patients, and also my license. There would be days that I'm the sole provider in the clinic and I'd be seeing like 70 patients, and sometimes I feel like I'm not really fully giving the best kind of care for my patients given the time that I have to see them. So I don't know, I worked in the ICU before and I feel that I'm the kind of person that really wants to be good at one thing, and I don't know, I feel like specialty has always been kind of my end goal. But yeah, so that's the reason why I left urgent care. I just feel like I'm not learning a lot. It's good, like honestly, I liked urgent care. I like that, you know, it's different every day. Like you see different patients every day, you don't know what's coming in, and sometimes, and it's not an appointment kind of thing. So yeah, so some days are slow, some days are super busy. Kind of gives you a variety. So in a way, I like it that way. And also I get to do some procedures in the urgent care. But I don't like the patient load. I don't like that I see so many patients that I just feel like it's too early on in my career to be working in urgent care, just because I feel like I crave more learning and more, I don't know, like more. Because I feel like urgent care is so limited. I don't really diagnose patients just because everything is limited. I can't order certain tests. I can't order labs. I can't even do an ultrasound. I can't even, you know, like, I can't do a lot of things. It's pretty much you just taking care of the patient based on their symptoms and just really dealing with the symptoms itself, not more so what they have. And it's just really some, you know, personal like quirks or personal like pet peeves at work. But other than that, it's been kind of like a great experience. So where am I working now? So initially, I actually went back to the same hospital I worked at as a new grad nurse. I know it might sound really weird, but I feel like it's destiny to be landed in this position. And then in this position, so 8 years ago or 9 years ago, I worked in the ICU in this county hospital, and I learned so much from it because it's a teaching hospital. So I really like my experience there. They had an opening for family medicine, so I initially thought that maybe I need more experience in primary care, or maybe I can do family medicine for now. So I applied to it, and then I went to the interview, and then they ended up telling me that there's an opening in pulmonary too, and they'd like to put me in pulmonary because they saw that I have an experience in the ICU, and the pulmonary department is kind of like the same as the critical care department. So yeah, I feel like it's like a match made in heaven. Pulmonary is definitely not one of those specialties that I thought about working at. It's just not one of those things that I'm like, oh, I want to do it. Before, I wanted to do trauma nurse practitioner, or maybe like a critical care nurse practitioner, or a neurosurgery, or a neurosurgery, which is kind of contradicting because I ended up doing family medicine instead of acute care, when most of the things that I want to do are in the hospital. But anyways, those are the main specialties I wanted to work at initially, but they presented to me that it's a new position and that the department hasn't really hired any advanced practice provider in their you know, clinic. So I would be the first one to be hired as a nurse practitioner or a PA, and I felt like it was such a big shoes to fill in. So it's like, oh, should I do it? But the benefits, the schedule is like really good, so I ended up accepting it, and right now I'm really liking it so far. Hopefully this is gonna be the last job in a while, because I feel like I can retire. I can see myself retiring in this position. There's just so much to learn, and I'm learning so much because, like I said, this hospital is a teaching hospital. So yeah, it really fits my, you know, like long-term goals and everything. So right now I'm only doing the clinic part. I want to get my certification for acute care because I kind of want to do rounding in the hospital too, which my attendings have, you know, told me or proposed to me that I would be doing like later on in my practice. So that gives me variety as far as like working in the clinic and the hospital. So why get into a specialty? This is one of the questions that the attending asked me, why pulmonary? I don't know. All the years I've worked in the healthcare field, especially when I was a nurse, I've always worked in a specialty area. So I feel like I thrive more in specialty areas just because I can focus on certain things and at the same time be really good at, you know, one thing. So I think I'm at that point where, especially like coming back here in our hometown, I'm at that, you know, mindset of like really settling down. And changing jobs is not easy, although it's a good experience. It's just very difficult. So I think I'm at that point where I kind of want to settle down already and work in a specialty area. And you know, even before that, that has been always my end goal, is to do specialty. I just didn't know what kind of patients do I see in my service. So in pulmonary, we see a lot of course, pulmonary conditions. In my clinic, we see a lot of COPD, obstructive sleep apnea, interstitial lung disease, lung nodules, you know, lung mass. We also see a bunch of valley fever just because we live in the valley. So it's very, very common here in our city. I also see asthma patients. So it's pretty straightforward, but I feel like it's so much still to learn. I'm still learning so much more about how to read CT scans, x-rays, what to do, what kind of you know, tests do I need to order for certain patients. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I really like it. I mostly see adult patients too, so I haven't really seen any pediatric patients. So what's my schedule like? My schedule, I feel like I hit the jackpot, because I know even before I said that 410s would be very ideal for me. So I'm doing 410s right now, Monday to Thursday. I'm off every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I don't work holidays or weekends, which is really, really nice. Like I really hit the jackpot with this like position. And you know, I think this is the first job where I actually really feel what my role is as a nurse practitioner. In the other places that I've worked at, I feel like there's not much support, and I feel like I'm the sole provider for my patients. And if there ever was a support from a physician or another provider or someone else, it'd be kind of like more remote. This time I'm actually in the clinic with the doctors, with the attendings. I'm also in our clinic. It's a specialty clinic, so we have nephrologists, oncologists, endocrinologists, and all those other specialists that you can always ask questions from. So I don't know, I really like the idea that I'm able to really practice as a nurse practitioner, which is pretty much an advanced practice, you know, nurse. And I get to always, like, even though I've been doing this in my previous jobs, I know that there's a big issue or big drama regarding nurse practitioners or physician assistants, like taking the jobs of doctors, this and that. But honestly, it's a team effort, and I always tell my patients that I'm a nurse practitioner, I'm not a doctor, and I'm a nurse pretty much, but I have, like, you know, extensive and advanced training in a certain specialty. So this time I feel like I'm really working together with like the doctors, the residents, the medical students, the staff, pharmacists, and all those other people regarding my patient's care. So I really like it, and it kind of helps me put in kind of like that border between, like, you know, I'm a clinician and I'm not a secretary. I'm here to help you. I'm here to lighten up your load so we can give the best care for our patients. So yeah, I feel like I really love that I'm able to practice my role as a nurse practitioner. you know, I really like it. But yeah, it's really nice. I hope I can contribute more to the specialty and learn more about pulmonary diseases and for my patients and all that stuff. I really like it. So yeah, I think I found my place in medicine. Hopefully this is it. Hopefully I stay here forever. But yeah, that's pretty much my update for you guys. I'll try to film a day in the life too, just so you can see how my day is like in the clinic. Give you guys an idea on what my day like is in the clinic. Eventually I'm gonna do inpatient stuff too, so hopefully we can also film that. If you have any other questions, or if you have any messages for me to really thrive in this specialty, please leave a comment down below. Make sure you give a thumbs up, it really helps the channel a lot. So yeah, so it's nice to see you guys again. I'll give you guys more updates later on about my live. And I think I've come into terms that like this channel is a lot about nursing content, but I kind of want to slowly incorporate some other things in the channel, just so I'm not very limited in the content that I produce in this channel. But yeah, I miss you guys, and I hope that you guys continue to support the channel. And yeah, I'm here to also answer questions or anything of that sort. I will see you guys next video, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.